depth chart, Coach. How important is that in assembling a contender?
Well, look, it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season than it is in the playoffs. To get through a long NBA season and get yourself in good playoff position, you're going to need a lot of guys. 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to have to be ready to make contributions. Now, obviously, the team with the better starting five will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Maxey. And it's Grimes in a two-guard. Suggs against Maxey. They set the pick. Lets it fly. The shot that time not on target.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout fourth year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to Grimes. George outside. Screen by Embiid. Nice move. The offensive rebound. Out to Oubre. The Sixers again can't hit. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Drops one in from the wing.
Here's hoping this will help them build some offensive energy. It took a while to hit that first shot.
Fires away from way. Oh, my goodness, it counts.
Did that really go in?
I mean, talk about spacing out a defense. Maxey can get to the cup at will and can also hit from well beyond the arc.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Maxey. Back to Caldwell Pope. From the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. The 76ers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Oubre. 4-3. The rebound by Carter. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
I talked with him about Joel Embiid and asked him what he wants his team to do against him defensively. And he said, I told our big guys to play with physicality out there, but to also know when to go straight up and not let him bait us into silly fouls. It's not an easy assignment, but coach seemed confident in their chances of containing Joel. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Embiid gets the bucket.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Now here's Embiid, and the basket is good. Embiid's got 5 now.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
The 3 from Suggs. And another miss by Orlando. Now Philadelphia with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. For 3, Maxey. Orlando with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Banchero gets it to go.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Maxey against Suggs. There's the triple. And it's Maxey missing.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Banchero the screen. Let's go with a 3. And that's good. Contavious Caldwell Pope for 3. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
George with it. Now Carter defending. George, good.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Banchero finds Carter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Baxi against Suggs. The steal. And here comes the break. Here's Banchero. Outside, Caldwell Pope. That one's good. This game is all even.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
It's all tied in Orlando. And the second quarter is on its way when we... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, they've got Joel Embiid. Butler out there with Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the four-man spot.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
McCain shot is off. Magic leading by 3. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
76ers trail by 3. Isaac with the steal. Pass to Black. Now Anthony for 3. Hits the trifecta. Anthony's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Embiid from outside. Yes, sir! Embiid from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Stripped away. Anthony right side. Isaac outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Banchero. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fast break, Philadelphia. There's the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Anthony. Beyond the arc. McCain shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Here's Black. Pulls up on the wing. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Orlando leading. Pass to Anthony. The 3. Offensive rebound.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Embiid, a screen on Banchero. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:06 left to play in the half. For three, Maxey connects from downtown. Maxey's got his second bucket on the night.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Pass to Howard. Fires for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Outside Oubre. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Isaac. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. Now here's Anthony. He's closely guarded.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
George for three. It's hauled in by Isaac. Here's Black. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some grit.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of
Oh, it's Ben Carroll going up top. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
And the Magic making a change here. Houston's checked in. Wagner against George. Orlando with a rebound. Launches a three. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Houston. Caldwell-Pope, a screen on Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. Houston, no good. 76ers trail by 6. Grimes, the pass to Embiid from the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Embiid's got 10 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Houston. Offline with a three. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
And another miss by Orlando.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Wagner. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. Howard's checked in for Orlando. Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid from behind the arc. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Howard, plenty of space. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Howard's got his second basket on the night. Philadelphia has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Shot from the wing. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Inside, and the Magic pushing it up now. Suggs, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid can't hit. The Magic have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Yabusele. And stolen by Suggs. Carter with it. Oubre picks him up. There's Howard with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Howard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Maxey against Howard. Outside Maxey. Pass to McCain. Here's the 3. Fires it in the triple. 50 seconds left in the third. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. 3-pointer. The rebound by Maxey. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. McCain's shot is off. Orlando's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Edwards, he's checked in for Grimes. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Wagner with a screen on Maxey. The 3 from Suggs. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's McCain. And there's the screen to the left wing. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And coming up as soon as we return from break. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Magic shooting 34% thus far in this game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Butler. Eric Gordon is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Suggs outside. Shoots over Embiid. Back to Caldwell Pope. Wagner with a screen on Embiid. Suggs, no good. And it's Butler with the ball for Philadelphia. Here's McCain. Pass to Butler. To take the lead. The shot, no good. Here's Orlando. Knocked loose. Embiid from outside. Embiid doing it all himself. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
Pass to McCain. And here's Gordon. Here's the pick. 3-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Offensive rebound. Here's McCain. And the 76ers another three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Suggs, here we go. Isaac outside. Isaac with a screen on Gordon. Lets the three fly, and Wagner gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
The three from Suggs. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Orlando making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Isaac. Howard comes in for Wagner. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Over to the wing. Now here's Caldwell Pope. The D's right on him. Pass to Howard. Here's De Silva. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. There's Howard with the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 11. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
Orlando making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Here's Black. Maxey covering. The kick out to Banchero. To take the lead. At the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
The three, George. He buries it from three. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
They set a pick. Here's De Silva. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. George outside. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
And Carroll finds Caldwell Pope. Fires from deep. Joel Embiid with the board.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And the jam by George.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Banchero. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid from outside. Rebounded by Suggs. Wagner outside. To halt the run. No good. So this one belongs to the 76ers. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Along.
teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Here's Orlando now. Down low. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Outside Howard. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nesmith with the ball. Siakam outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Turner for 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Nesmith. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
From deep. And it's Suggs missing. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker. Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out!
Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Anthony Black.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Turner with a screen on Banchero. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Carter on the wing. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
3rd team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Magic, number 50.
Suggs against Halliburton. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Magic trail by 6. Banchero kicks to Black. Carter with a screen on Halliburton. Kept alive. Out to Anthony. Banchero against Siakam. And here's Anthony for 3. The Magic again can't hit. Indiana leading by 6. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Here's Suggs. Out to Carter. Inside. Outside Anthony. Suggs with a screen for Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Carter with the 3. Siakam pulls it in. For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Halliburton. They set the pick. Turner passes to Siakam. This one for 3, and the Pacers another 3.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And that one is good from Suggs.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Stolen by Carter. And here's the fast break. Ball stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Suggs. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Pass to Wagner. There's the lob to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They're and if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so in the game for the Pacers. Toppin is out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Got a hand on it.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
Here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Toppin, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. The Magic trail by 9. It's tipped. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Jackson down low. Mathurin for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pacers leading by 9. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Anthony. Six on the shot clock. Banchero outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Toppin misses, and the dry spell continues.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Back to Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. Can't hit from the corner. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And the dunk by Jackson.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Howard comes in for Wagner. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Halliburton. For three, Caldwell-Pope. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And a wide open look for Siakam. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Siakam's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. Here's Suggs. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Outside Howard. Howard setting the pick for Suggs. Caldwell-Pope outside. Good on the three-point shot. Caldwell-Pope's got 6 points.
Defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Siakam a screen on Howard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Buries the long-range jumper. 6 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so we conclude the first half. Indiana out in front. They lead by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Carter. Then there's Howard. And it's De Silva in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. To the wing on the left. Nembhard finds Neesmith. To the left wing. The tray. And Indiana, another 3. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
The 3 ball. De Silva with the rebound. The Magic trail by 18. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Isaac's checked in for Wendell Carter. Shepard's checked in for Indiana.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Nembhard's shot is good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Good on the shot.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Jalen Suggs showing you supreme confidence right there. On the catch, ready to rise and fire.
Here's Shepard. It's Nembhard on the wing. Pass to Shepard. There's the triple. Rebound by the Magic. Da Silva's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Tries the spin move. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Isaac. Shot on the wing, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic. The Pacers also changing it up. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith, and Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. Here's Halliburton. Right side, Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Fires for 3. De Silva with the bucket.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Anthony Black's checked in for Suggs. And the Pacers also making a change. McConnell's checked in. The shot by Turner no good. The Magic trail by 17. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Turner with it. Isaac picks him up. Here's McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Orlando, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pacers leading by 14. Now, here's McConnell. He has yet to score. There's the drive. Oh, Turner in position. McConnell scanning the floor. Out to Turner. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Turner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Wagner wide open. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's Indiana with a 14. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. We'll be topping out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's C.J. McConnell. And there's Jackson. And it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 14. And here's Wagner. Right wing. Shot from the top of the key. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pacers leading by 14. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Beyond the arc. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Magic shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And it's Wagner missing. Pacers have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Halliburton for three. It's good from long range. Halliburton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pacers. Mathurin against Wagner. Buries it from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside Jackson, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Banchero's checked in for Isaac. Jalen Suggs comes in for Harris. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Black.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Fires from deep. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Here's Halliburton from outside the arc. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got rebound number 5 here tonight. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Nice open look, but it's no good. Halliburton is double. In the corner, it's Nesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now, here's Halliburton. Not a lot of room. Toppin passes to Nesmith. Lets the three fly. Orlando grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Got that one up quick. Wagner's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Nesmith can't get it to go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pacers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Out to Turner. The three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And it's the Magic with the ball. 17-point game. Caldwell Pope for 3. Toppin pulls it in. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
For the 3. The Magic again can't hit. Halliburton against Caldwell Pope. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Halliburton for 3. It's off. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And
popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5. Outside Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Halliburton. Maxey against Halliburton. And it's Maxey missing. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Outside Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Maxey. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
There's Neesmith with a 3. And Grimes pulls it down.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Launches it. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Maxey against Halliburton. Outside Neesmith. Now here's Turner. Tightly guarded. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And he makes it.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround J when it's done like that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Turner. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Halliburton surveys the floor. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got 5 points.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
Here's Embiid. Kicks it to George. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. It's no good with the triple. 76ers trail by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Halliburton. Still without a bucket. The 3 is up. Joel Embiid with the board. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep. George, a screen on Siakam. It's George on the wing. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
George outside. Shoots over Neesmith. That doesn't go either for George. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And the basket by Halliburton.
And using that momentum to his advantage. Even when Halliburton gets knocked around, he pushes through it well.
Here's Grimes. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. And here's Turner from the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Embiid. Will it go? And the three-pointer goes.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Halliburton into the lane. And that does it for the first quarter. Indiana ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back short. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Halliburton outside. Outside Mathurin. Embiid with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Edwards for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason, and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McCain, defended by Halliburton. Fires the 3.
And just a tough guy to get around. Halliburton very effective defensively. Forces the road shot.
Oh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Pass to McCain. Lets it go. Embiid with it. Clock at 4. Walker pulls down the board.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Toppin. Halliburton outside. The kick out to Walker. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Embiid misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The Pacers again can't hit. The 76ers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
3-pointer, Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Philadelphia's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Yabusele. Edwards a screen on Walker. Yabusele. No good on the triple. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Halliburton to win the drought. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got his 3rd assist of the night. A minute 6 left in the first half. The 3. Offensive board. The kick out to Edwards. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards got 6.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
McConnell finds Walker. That 3's off the mark. The 76ers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here's Butler. He's off on that one.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
3-pointer Matherin. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. The Sixers leading. Here's McCain. Still no points. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Edwards. Up top, Embiid. But if it goes, and that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sixers ahead. They lead by 1. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Tries the spin move. Pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
McConnell against George. Turner, a screen on George. Now here's Turner. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown. Turner's got 9. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
There's a screen with his first shot attempt. A rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Oubre. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Back to Embiid. The 3. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Nesmith on the wing. There's a screen by Turner. Another 3 for Indiana.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Embiid from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
The 76ers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Turner. Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And here's Siakam for 3. It's stolen by Maxey. Here we go, 1-on-1. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Driving in. Outside for Halliburton. And Indiana misses again. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Launches a three. On target from range. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Pass to Nembhard. There's a screen by Turner to win the run. Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. Nails it from three. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Yabusele. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. For Philadelphia, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to McCain. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Indiana's got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Shepard. Shoots over Maxey. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist from McConnell.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Butler with a steal. Maxey with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell against Butler. The kick out to Maxey. 5 to shoot.
Pacers foul. Shepard. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76er. Number 23.
Knocked away, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
Still Sixers ball.
5 ticks left in the third quarter of the game.
76er.
For 3, Maxey. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we're coming back in. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Indiana, they've got Benedict Matherin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Toppin, and it's Walker in at the power forward position.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's McCain. And Toppin pulls it down.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The lead is 2. And there's a pick. 3-pointer. Pacers with a rebound. Halliburton with the ball. The rebound by Yabusele. 76ers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Edwards for 3. Pure from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's McCain. Pass to Edwards. Lowry left side from the arc. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 6th rebound on the night. McConnell passes to Walker. And there's the drive. Outside for McConnell. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. And Indiana misses again.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers with some changes. Grimes comes in for Edwards. And Butler is subbed in for Lowry. Bradley, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. The deep 3. To the wing, right side. Back to Embiid. Fades back. Philadelphia with another miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Halliburton goes. Toppin outside to win the cold spell. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide open man.
Here's McCain. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
The 3, Mathurin. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Yabusele. Embiid, a screen on Toppin. Yabusele. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Halliburton. Left side Mathurin. Mathurin, a screen on Butler. Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Mathurin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Nembhard. Jacks up a 3. And the 76ers another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Toppin's shot is off.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Yabusele. And it's off from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Nembhard. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's McCain. Off target. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Thanks, Allie. Great interview.
enough to wear down either team in this matchup because of their depth.
And Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you've got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt for him, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Howard in at the 3, the small forward. And it's the Magic's ball, and it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now, here's Maxey. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
And it's Orlando's ball. Carter outside. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Howard.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Maxey sets a screen for Oubre. Embiid against Carter. The 3 from George. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own.
That's great. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. Here's Black. Pass to Howard. Lock at 6. Takes it inside, and then Carter with the jam.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Now, Maxey. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Howard against George. Maxey in the corner. Over Banchero. Maxey, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Banchero finds Suggs. Offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Boy, a terrific three-point shooter. Maxey is somebody, I think you've got to be in this airspace all the time.
Now, here's Howard. Pass to Black. Out to the right wing. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Banchero's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Banchero. 6 points for him. And it's Suggs missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Pass to Howard. And stolen by Maxey. And a deep three from George. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Suggs kicks to Carter. That shot off. From deep, George. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. At the guard spots, it's Suggs and Anthony. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And Anthony gets it to go.
That last shot got Anthony geeked up. He wanted some revenge.
Pass to Yabusele. Embiid with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Here's McCain. Embiid with the screen on Anthony. Here's McCain. Outside Butler. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Here's McCain. Trains the three-pointer. McCain's got his first 3 points of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Over Edwards. And it's Wagner missing. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Yabusele. And here's Embiid. Outside Edwards. Back to Embiid. And shot on the way. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And here is Butler. After the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. Embiid the screen. Fires the 3. Carter pulls it in. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Wagner passes to Suggs. Anthony right side. Wagner against Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. That doesn't go either for Wagner. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. For 3. And the 3 ball is good. McCain's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And here are the 76ers now. After Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. Orlando's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Suggs with a screen for Wagner. Out to Carter. Suggs looking around. Wagner on the wing. Wagner a screen on Edwards. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Edwards with the screen for Embiid. And it's off from three-point range. For Orlando, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Suggs against Butler. Here's Banchero. No good on the triple. Left side, Edwards. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Tyrese Maxey. Embiid is out there with Oubre. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Maxey. He has 5. Grimes passes to George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got 9.
And that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Maxey against Suggs. Fires away from way outside. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
Banchero against Oubre. And Banchero, here we go. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Kicks it out to Banchero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Releases. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got it all tied up now for Orlando. Here's Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Isaac. Isaac with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Back to Isaac. Anthony in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Shot clock at 2. Here's De Silva. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here's Isaac. Hasn't made one yet. Caldwell Pope for 3. Here's De Silva. Outside Howard. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Grimes. No good on the 3. The 3 from Anthony. Drops in the tray. Anthony's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's on the defense. You got to guard Anthony from the corner.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Magic trail by 3. To the paint. Over in the corner, Isaac. Pass to De Silva. Back to Isaac. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Embiid from outside. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Well, Orlando shooting 43% for the game. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Howard in at the 3 spot. Now Butler. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Edwards, he's checked in for Gordon.
Number 19, Justin.
Embiid against Carter. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Edwards kicks to Butler. Back to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. From past the arc. Pass to Yabusele. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Yabusele's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. Caldwell Pope outside. Over to the wing. Howard, the pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Suggs. Off target from 3-point range. The 76ers leading by 6. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Launches a 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Right wing. And a wide open look for Howard. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Butler dishes to Embiid. With the fadeaway. And good, he nails it. And the 76ers lead by 5. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Suggs, screen on Edwards. Outside Howard. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Shot by Grimes, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Wagner. George sets a screen for Maxey, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Maxey's got 12 points in just the second half. Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look. Isaac kicks to Banchero. Knocks down the three ball.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
.151 left to play here in the fourth. For three, Caldwell Pope. Tipped away.
This possession is make or break, do or die. They need points to stay within reach.
Driving to the basket. Banchero finds Isaac. On the clock. Here's Suggs. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
George sets a screen for Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Magic. Caldwell Pope outside. Isaac passes to Caldwell Pope to tie it up. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. George looking over the floor. This one for three. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Embiid against Banchero. Pass to Isaac. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Puts up a deep three. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Here's McCain. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Banchero, right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
So Philadelphia wins it. Some good. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. And the three off target.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Halliburton against Suggs. Neesmith on the wing from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here are the Magic now. It's a three-point game. Pass to Carter. Here's Wagner. And here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Nembhard. Clock at 6. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Wagner. Indiana with a rebound. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young. His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Suggs.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Halliburton with the ball. Wagner picks him up. Pass to Neesmith. Oh, got a piece of it. Caldwell Pope for three. And another three for Orlando.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Can they get it? Outside Neesmith. Wagner with a steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. The pull-up. And another basket for Orlando. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Magic leading by 7. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Halliburton.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Pacers making a switch here. Matherin's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Bataze's checked in. Now here's Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Indiana with a rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Nembhard, good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Suggs. No points yet. And another miss by Orlando. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Neesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. And a change for the Magic. Howard's checked in for Carter. Three-pointer Matherin. Another three for Indiana.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Wagner against Matherin. There's the triple. Orlando again missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. McConnell with it. Wagner picks him up. Pass to Siakam. Toppin open right side. Plenty of space. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Caldwell Pope for 3. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. McConnell kicks it out to Siakam. And here's Shepard for 3. Offensive rebound. And here's Toppin from the arc. The shot won't fall. Pass to Howard. Tipped. The 3 ball. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And at the end of one. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
They've got Benedict Mathurin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Walker, and it's Toppin in at the center position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Here's Batase. No made baskets yet. Hits a 3-pointer.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. There's a screen by Toppin. Outside for Halliburton. The baseline J is on the way. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Anthony, the pass to Black. Banchero against Mathurin. Pass to Batase. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Black. Isaac with a screen on Mathurin. They grab their own miss. For 3, Anthony. The kick out to Banchero. Anthony, the pass to Black. Isaac with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Black. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Indiana trailing here. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Pass to Black. Anthony up top. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. The 3 from Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land. Suggs has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Black passes to Anthony, and he's going for the lob. Oh, stolen by Turner. On the break. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Puts one up from 19, and it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Launches it. Rebounded by Suggs.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Outside Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Mathurin's got 6 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shoot getting a steady diet from outside.
On the wing, Nembhard. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Toppin. 4-3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Anthony with a screen on Toppin. The 3 from Banchero. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. Toppin outside. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Pass to Halliburton. Fires the 3. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left to play in the first half. Suggs with a screen on Matherin. Back to Suggs. It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Magic. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Cole Anthony out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Howard in at the small forward position. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Now here's Nembhard. There's a screen by Turner for the lead. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 6. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Just 3 to shoot. It's stolen by Howard. In transition, the Magic on the run.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Halliburton, and he drives in. Here's Turner. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
And the Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. And Caldwell-Pope gets it to go.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Siakam. Turner for 3. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bataze's got 4 rebounds now. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Sinks the tray. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Neesmith passes to Turner. To stop the run. Outside for McConnell. Gets a very good look and converts.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Anthony outside. From downtown. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's McConnell on the drive. Banchero against Turner. Here's Nembhard. Takes it inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam, no good. Orlando leading by 7. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Now, here is Howard. Takes the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Nesmith. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. McConnell, good. McConnell's got his second basket.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's Banchero. 11 points in the game. Back to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Pacers with a rebound. Outside Nesmith. 35 seconds left in the third. The 3. Hits the trifecta. And now it's just a 2-point Magic lead.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Batadze, the pass to Black. Now Banchero. He's covered by Matherin. Banchero surveys. 4 on the clock. Banchero the screen. There's Howard with the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Benedict Matherin is out there with Walker. Then it's Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Isaac with a screen on Halliburton. They get the rebound. The 3 from Banchero. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Back to McConnell. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Isaac. Pass to Black. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. And here's McConnell from deep. And Indiana misses again. Banchero against Matherin. This one for 3. Banchero no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. Puts up a 3. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide open man.
Now here's Banchero. Now Isaac. Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. Goes up on the wing. Yep, right through the net.
And when it's all clicking, Banchero is dangerous. Look at what he's done so far.
Here's Halliburton. Toppin outside. Walker with it. Outside Matherin. Halliburton on the wing. And it's Harris with the rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Pacers trail by 4. Here's McConnell. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Harris. Here's Black. He's marked by McConnell. The kick out to Banchero. Shoots over Neesmith. Right wing. Pass to Suggs. The Magic need to put one up here. Black counted from distance.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. Halliburton's checked in for McConnell. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Black. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. There's Neesmith with the 3. Buries it from 3.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. Spins. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Wagner with it. Fires it. And it goes straight through with a swish. And the Magic lead by 4. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Neesmith. 55 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Neesmith. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Orlando. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Halliburton. Back to Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. No good on the 3.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Indiana with a rebound. And here's Shepard for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Make some noise.
Here's Caldwell Pope. No good. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought.
win this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Paul George is out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Siakam misses. Now the 76ers with it. Oubre outside. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Halliburton. Pulls up on the wing. Shot by Grimes. No good. Halliburton finds Nembhard. Fires from deep. Halliburton, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. Pass to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Hits the three-point bomb. Oubre's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Philadelphia.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Now Maxey following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Here's Halliburton on the wing. Mathurin drills the three-pointer.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Maxey. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Halliburton against Maxey. And Nembhard has it in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's George. It's good from the top of the key.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him.
Halliburton for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's George for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Now, here is George. 5 points in the game. Grimes passes to Maxey. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. The three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Now Halliburton. After the missed 3 from Joel Embiid, pass to Nembhard. Siakam a screen on Oubre. Nembhard with it. George picks him up. Mathurin for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Oubre passes to George. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Maxey. Turner passes to Nembhard. Turner with the screen on Maxey. Here's Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Maxey against Halliburton. Embiid with it from outside the arc, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Yabusele out there with Embiid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Nesmith. Siakam, a screen on Butler. Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. From downtown, Edwards, no good. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Nesmith. 3-pointer. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Nesmith has got himself on the board with 3 there.
But Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And it's Halliburton missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Pass to Nesmith. Sinks the 3-pointer. Nesmith has got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Left side, Edwards. For the 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Butler dishes to Embiid. Halliburton with the steal. Butler against Siakam. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from 3-point territory. Look out.
Fades and shoots. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Halliburton. Out to Turner. Here's the triple. It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Pass to Yabusele. Over Nesmith. No good from Yabusele. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Nesmith with the ball. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Edwards inside. He's against Turner. Edwards, no good. Indiana's gone even 50% from 3-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Here's Nesmith. And there's the drive. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Shots good by Butler.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy and be always ready to deliver.
Pass to Neesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 7th assist in the game. Butler feeling out a bit. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton into the 1 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Now Siakam. After the missed 3 from Joel Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in him, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now Halliburton. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Halliburton outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on George. Takes it out to Siakam. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Siakam's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Mathurin against George. George sets a screen for Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Lets it go. And it falls over the rim and in. Grimes has got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Halliburton drives in. Turner passes to Mathurin. Takes the 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Embiid with the screen on Halliburton. Maxey, no good. Indiana leading by 3. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And that one, good. Turner's got 5 now.
You can see when a guy is comfortable in particular areas of the floor. And Miles Turner, terrific form, great confidence, really nice.
Embiid, no good. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Halliburton passes to Mathurin for 3. Stolen. He's got a clear path. It's George on the wing. Outside, Maxey. 44 seconds left in the third. The 76ers again can't hit it. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by George. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Embiid kicks to George. 6 to shoot. Back to Embiid. Over Siakam. Another miss by Philadelphia. Halliburton against Maxey. Out to Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Turner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers. The third quarter comes to a close. Indiana out in front as they end the third. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The 76ers trail by 7. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Gordon. Abusele out there with Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Mathurin with a screen on Butler. Shepard the pass to Mathurin. Shoots. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. Philadelphia shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to McCain. Embiid from outside. Embiid showing his range right there.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Here's Shepard. Turner with a screen for Shepard. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Butler. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCain. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Gordon. Here's McCain. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here is Turner. Siakam sets a screen for Shepard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Outside Butler to take the lead. The rebound by Turner. Pacers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. McConnell passes to Shepard. Shepard with a screen for Mathurin. Pass to Shepard. From the arc. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's McCain. Embiid the screen. Latrey. A nice shot by McCain. And the 76ers lead by 2. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Over in the corner, Shepard. Shepard with a screen for Mathurin. A three-pointer is right on target.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
Gordon a screen. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Embiid kicks to Gordon. Takes a three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Siakam outside Mathurin. Three-pointer. And it's Shepherd missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Embiid with the screen on McConnell. Here's McCain. Back to Embiid. Turner with the steal. Mathurin against Butler. Mathurin with a screen for Turner. Back to Mathurin. Pass to Shepherd. Shoots the three. Rebound by the 76ers.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Now here's Embiid. No good from outside. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Turner. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
McCain's shot is off. Here's Shepherd driving the lane. Money!
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish.